Okay, this is a video about how I fixed my Scott's spreader. It was rusted out. The axle's completely rusted out and gone. I was using it one day and one wheel fell off and then the next wheel fell off. And so I said, well, give me a new part from Scott's. And they sent me, well, thanks for contacting us, but that spreader is so old we don't sell that part. And they actually gave me sent me a nice little check to work on my, buy my next spreader. But I decided I was going to try to fix this one anyway. So I just happened to be at Walmart and I saw this this tent pole for $4. It was I just wasn't looking for it, just sort of was there, and it kind of said, hey, that looks about the same diameter as my axle. And so I started drilling them out. I got this one wheel put on there, and I thought, this is looking promising. The other one was a little bit harder to get. I had to actually pound out the leftover steel axle that was in there because it was so rusted out. This thing is ancient, and most people just buy a new one, but there's something about just fixing it. Finally got that chunk of axle out of there, and then I went to work on installing the new one. And I happen to have exactly 3 of these drill point screws, not 4. Not 2, 3. So I only used 3. I got the one installed on the one wheel, and then I threaded it through the thing that held the axle, and then the little gearbox thing that spins the thing inside the bin, causes the fertilizer to be jostled. Then I connected the gear there in the middle, just using one of. I wish I had more of these screws because it went together with exactly 3, and I don't know how long it's going to last, but I used it today and it worked just fine. So here I'm marking the length. I hadn't cut the tent pole yet. The tent pole is actually a 3-section piece, so I actually still have the other piece, and it works as a tent pole. It's just shorter. This is a pipe cutter that I got. It's really for copper pipe, but this is cutting to length the tent pole. I think these are a little galvanized, not very thick. Maybe it's not going to hold up, but it's definitely going to last me this season, which is good enough for me. Maybe I'll get a spreader at some point when I see one that's on sale or something. Added the other wheel, and although my camera work isn't too great here, you can hear me drilling that other drill point screw in to hold the second wheel on, and then you see it here. The single screw holding that on. So I've got 3 screws in it. Now I need to close this gearbox case. When I took it apart, it was so rusted out. There's just no way to get it apart without tearing it up pretty bad. So I tried to drill out the screws and whatnot. It's pretty torn up, but I think it'll hold up okay. The top, I don't think there's going to be any water getting in there because I'm going to keep it in crawl space now. Here's me putting the second screw on the gearbox. Doing the same thing as before, obviously. And now it's ready for a test drive. So there you have it. Working for another season. Don't know how long it's going to last, but I like Scott's. I'm glad they gave me $18 towards my next spreader, and I'll probably not use that until next year.